if there's anybody that doesn't know, these little pins, these little cotter pins are in here because they keep the bolts. So say this bolt gets loose, it keeps the bolt from backing out anymore. So that's why they're in there. They're just an extra security to keep the bolt in. If you didn't know. If you know, cool. If you didn't, just a little tip. But we have to take them out because if not, we can't get that nut off. Okay, now we're gonna put pretty much all of it back together, so that way when the new stuff comes, we kind of just put it on, but at the same time, it's not sitting here unable to roll. So we need it to roll. So let's put this back in, the axle back in. Let's put some things back on the axle so that way we don't lose them. Also, like I said, we want it to roll. That is what we're gonna do now. All right, all back together. Well, somewhat together. Everything is loose. All of these are loose. The other axle bolts are loose. These, the bolts that hold on the rotor are loose. All the lock collars minus a few on, all the lock collars on that side are tight. This one is tight, so this stays in place, so that way we know where I need to, how close I need to move the new caliper over, so that way the rotor line up with the new caliper. This is loose. The wheels are loose because all this stuff is gonna have to come back off once I get once I get all of the parts in. Change back on. Now it can roll, so that way it's not useless and just sitting. So yeah, that is the project for this. So that's all done and loosely put back together, so that way when it has to come back apart, it's easy to come back apart and I know where everything is. So yeah, that's it. This rotor isn't too bad, but seems pretty flat, but it's got a ridge here, but I don't know. I could have reused it, but I didn't know the exact size this rotor was, and I measured it out. But when I measured it, everything that I looked up, I couldn't find to match this, so I ended up getting this setup like I have on this one, this same caliper and this rotor, and I actually bought this hub again, even though I believe I'm gonna reuse the hub that's on there still. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I have this caliper and this rotor coming for that one. As you can see, that rotor is a lot thicker than this one, but this one stops really good. So like I said, I couldn't find out what size that rotor was to be able to get another caliper to fit that, and the one I think I saw caliper to fit this size rotor, this thickness rotor, was a whole lot more. So I didn't want to pay that much. That one stops, this one fine, so I'm gonna go with that. Once it comes in, we'll get it back on, and this one will be back on the road and being able to stop. So yeah, that's the project. It's, like I said, loosely all together. Once we get it in, it'll be back on the road. Other than that, yeah. And then when that's done, then we start to figure out how to stop that from leaking. Maybe I just need to get a new gas cap. So I don't know, we'll see. All right, peace.